chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. The reason I put those two photos on the thumbnail is because you can't just spot a narcissist like that. You can't just lay your eyes upon them and spot a narcissist. Okay? A lot of you are still in hurt and pain. And this is why you can be very vulnerable in this current state that you're in. The only thing that you can do is try and grow in discernment and the ability to judge well in seeing these narcissists before you get too deep in the relationships. Because what it seems to be happening is it's not your fault. Okay, sometimes you desire company, or you want a friend, or it happens. Okay, but the boundaries need to be very, 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 very high, to where you don't let people in whatsoever. You don't let people in whatsoever. You are solo, you're doing your thing, you're focusing on stuff, you've got meaning in your life. I know many of you might not be here yet, but this is what you need to become. Okay? This is important, because you'll have so much going on in your life, or you'll be so focused on what you're doing in your life, the particular things that you're doing, whatever that might be. You're so focused on that you don't just affiliate with people easily. You don't just affiliate with people for the sake of it and let people in, or sleep around, or do these things. Because these actions, these very choices, being too fast paced, rushing into an intimate relationship, these are the things that get you caught up in these narcissistic dynamics, with narcissists involved in your life. This is the very things that happened, and how it happened with you in the initial thing with the narcissist. And you might say, no, but Zion, I spoke to them for ages. And this is what you might be saying, like, it doesn't matter, okay? Especially when you're talking over the phone, and you're opening up, and you're expressing, because you're authentic, that's what you do, they use that against you. They listen very attentively, and they're looking for your weak spots and ways they can manipulate you, and ways they can hurt you, and ways this is what they're doing. So while you know that narcissists are out there doing that, studying you like you're a degree, you've got to be studying them, okay? And not letting people in, not letting people know about your past, not letting people know you've gone through a narcissistic relationship. You can't spot these. The problem is they're going very undetected now. They've changed their game plans. Okay? Like, many of you feel like you want to meet a fellow chosen one, or you want to meet a fellow empath. And this is a particular way narcissists that are potentially going to be involved in your life are operating. This is what they're doing now. And if you're not taking things very steadily, and you allow them to set the pace of the relationship, letting them set the pace, going with the flow, because you're authentic, you go with the flow, you're free flowing, they quicken up the pace of the relationship. Before you know it, you're going to be entangled with them. And that's why it's vital to not get too deep with these people, so a sign does present itself. Okay? Because the problem is is a lot of you will have red flags, you will have gut feelings, will have your intuition kicking in, but you're already so acquainted with them, you're already so accustomed to them that it's not enough to pull away. It's not enough yet. And then it has to be something drastic, brutal, further down the line for you to realize there's so many of them lurking about around this globe, okay, waiting for the opportunities to find people of your caliber like yourself, and they don't often come across them. So their A game switched on. They're mirroring you to the highest possible degree. They're people pleasing you. They do this at the beginning. This is what they do. They compliment you and all of this, and they make you very comfortable around them. So then one day when you see something, or you feel an intuition or a gut feeling, or you feel off about them, it's not enough, because they've praised you, they've love bombed you, and you've possibly been intimate, you've got soul ties, and if it was a romantic relationship, that is, obviously, but the same can happen in friendships and all types of relationships. They get you accustomed to them, and they get so integrated into your life that these signs that are meaningless when they arise. So this is why I'm saying I put the difference, because you can't tell on face value. You can't tell. All right, you can't spot them like that. Even the signs, the red flags, don't present themselves initially anyway. Not when you've made, like, unless you get so healed and grow in your discernment, and you're scanning people. You're like a narcissist terminator or something. Sorry, I don't know why I said that, but like you're just scanning for narcissists when you're talking to this person, the same way a narcissist will be studying you, going, oh wow, they're so empathetic, oh wow, they're so genuine, oh wow, they're so loyal, they're so devout, and they'll be seeing your qualities, and they'll be thinking, yeah, I can manipulate them on that. You need to be on the other side saying, is that a narcissist? Is that a narcissist? That's how you're going to spot them. You've got to remember this hurt that you've gone through. You've got to remember this pain that you've gone through. And you've got to have that at the forefront of your mind of anyone else you encounter in your life. Okay? Don't go back to sleep. I always advise for you to go on, take a period of time out of healing. But what can happen with that is when you take a period of time out, you fall back to sleep. And that's why no matter how long it takes for a new relationship to arise in your life, make sure that you've got remembrance of this hurt, the frustration, the pain, the trauma. Make sure you got that at the forefront of your mind to whoever new people are who are trying to become acquainted with you, or infiltrate your life. Okay, just have it at the forefront of your mind, and then when you see any sign, you will be alert to it, because you're not just opening up freely. You're not just you're taking things. They'll get frustrated with you. Narcissists will get frustrated with you when you're not being an open book. You're not being like, and I'm not trying to make you inauthentic or anything like that, but realistically, in the world that we all live in, you shouldn't really be getting too friendly with people you don't know. Okay, you can be friendly to strangers, good morning, but you keep them at a distance. The shopkeeper, you might be very polite. You might be very polite and speak to them and say, have a great day, or the bus driver, or whatever like that, but it's at a distance. Okay, they're in their lane, you're in your lane. These people are trying to overstep the mark and infiltrate your life. And you just need to be cautious of those signs. Things moving too fast, all of that. Just don't become too acquainted with anyone too quickly. Especially, it's vitally important that you don't do this while you're still hurting or in grief from the narcissist that was involved in your life previously. Make sure you don't do that. So anyway, thank you for watching today. If you would like to book a one-to-one session myself, or you'd like to check out the spiritual channel, the links for that in the description box below. And lastly, if you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you don't have to. If you'd like to, the link for that is also in the description box below. So anyway, I'll be back for another video soon. Peace.